Okay, I'm going to show y'all how we do cheer hair. We have the beehive one. I'll show you exactly how to put the, what are those? Zip ties in there. But first I want to show you how you do their hair. I'm going to mock spray this. So we use all Moroccan oil, but I would spray it really good all the way around. And then I use a boar's head teasing comb. This one I think I got at Sally's. And then you're going to comb all the way in like this. Now this season, last season they just wanted it straight. This season it's going to be curled. I ordered one that's already curled, but I'm going to show y'all last season's cheer hair. We have kept it. Of course it's expensive. We may need it next year. So what you're going to do once it's in your high pony, everything's all nice and pretty. You'll have to do it several times. You're going to braid their hair. We braid it. I'm sure you could twist and pin it down. I just feel like it's more secure later when I do the zip tie, because then I can weave in the zip ties into her hair. So once you get it all braided, you're going to wrap around this ponytail. So it's braided. Now I'm going to wrap around completely. Generally, I have little bitty hair ties, like the little plastic ones that I do. If you do too many hair ties up underneath here, their head hurts. So I try not to do too many of the big hair ties like I'm about to. She already had one on there. So now I'm basically going to take this and wrap this around so that this stays in place. And this hair tie on here, we're going to put that zip tie under here in just a second. So let me show you real quick how to do these zip ties. This one, you can do 3. For the first couple of comps, I did not do this third one. I only did the 2 side ones, but what I realized was go ahead and doing that third one does make a difference on her when she's moving her head. So you want to take your zip tie, you're going to feed it in through each side. Make sure that your end pieces are on the same side. And I'll show you why here in just a little bit when I start to attach it. Okay, fuzz in this one. And then on the center one, you do the same exact thing. Just feed it in. Now I've bubbled this out. Just makes it easier to do than trying to go in and come back out. So I've got all 3. Make sure you know which side is the front and which is the back. Generally, the bigger piece up here is what goes in the front. The smaller section, if you have yours or you get yours, you'll see it's smaller on this side than it is on this side. Okay. So when you put it on, I generally put this top piece on, and then you just want to make sure it's going to go all the way around that bun of hers, which it does. So turn your head sideways, Lexi. I'm holding both pieces through here right now. So, and then turn your head. So then what I'm going to do, so now that I'm holding it, you're going to take, see, all 3 are on this side. You want to make sure they're all turned the same. I'm going to take the middle one, the middle piece, so then I can get it tighter. You want to do your middle piece first. You're going to go up underneath those hair ties that we put in earlier. Remember when we were braiding? You want to go up underneath those. That's going to secure that piece onto her head. Now I'm pulling. You see how I'm pulling this middle piece right here? It's turned, so I've got to turn it in there. The hair going to be all nappy, and you can fix it afterwards. Put it inside, and you're going to pull tight. pull as tight as possible, because then that has secured that on the inside. Shake your head, Lexi. Is it going anywhere?
Yeah, but there's only two left to do, so.
Right. So then I do the front piece. Make sure you tilt it in. You don't want it sitting like this. You want to tilt into the hair. Yes, there's going to be a bow in front of it, but you want to tilt that in. So it's almost like it's curling up underneath her original, the bun we did. So you kind of want to go up underneath, and I'm holding it with my fingers. Okay. So I need to twist this so that it goes right. You're going to take the piece that's connected inside of here. Remember, we put that zip tie in there. You're going to go all the way around. See, I've got it over here. Oh man, I lost it.
It's in there somewhere.
You're going to go on top of what you're going to do underneath. So you want to go on top of that bottom zip tie that we haven't done yet. Go on the top of it. Okay? You see how it's starting to automatically, y'all can't see it because it's awkward. It's automatically pulling it in, and I just tightened it. So now I'm going to do the bottom. Lex, flip your head completely down. Okay, let me show y'all really quickly. So the bottom, where's your head? The bottom, I haven't even connected this bottom yet. This is the top piece. It goes over this. And I figured that out halfway through cheer season so that it doesn't hurt her. She used to tell me all the time, Mom, it's hurting. It's because this piece was not on the top of here. It does take a little bit of practice. So the first game you may not get, or first competition you may not get it, but by the second you'll totally get it. Okay, I'm going to flip this back around. Keep your head down, Lexi. So now I'm going to take the bottom piece that I haven't done. I'm going to go all the way around. Okay, now just keep your head right there. They can't see me, baby. Oh, well, hold it right there. I'm going to basically tie the top piece just like I did, or the bottom piece. I'm going to go all the way around. I'm going to come back around, and I'm going to zip tie that part in too. I'm going to zip tie it, and then I'll show y'all what to do. Hold on, because we're in an awkward position. Well, how come I can't get this one to work? There we go. Okay, now flip your head over. Okay, now I tightened it really tight in the beginning, but before you clip these off, shake your head, Lexi. Is it going anywhere?
No.
Okay, now you're gonna tighten it again. This one I have pulled up into her bun. Okay, shake again. Is it going anywhere?
No.
Okay. Nail clippers will be your very best friend this season. You're going to go in and you're going to clip as close to that piece as possible, to that piece you put it through. What is that thing called?
The zip tie?
Yeah. As close to it as possible. If you don't, I promise you that little bit that you leave hanging out, it hurts them. And then you hear all the way through Mom, my head hurts. Mom, my head hurts. And
from experience.
So you want to get as close to that as possible. Generally, it takes a couple of minutes to do this. It doesn't take a long time. Makeup, about 15 minutes. Hair, maybe 5 minutes, because the hair is already completely done. So then you've got her cheer hair. Now you got to put the cheer bow on. quit sticking out your tongue. Okay, I'm gonna use last season's cheer combo. We haven't gotten ours. This was from last season. So when you get it, you're gonna have, it'll have 2 hair ties like this, just 2. 1, 2. I took another hair tie and wrapped it through and made it longer on one side. And I'll show you why. So just make sure if it has the WE on it, which generally all cheer comp bows will, make sure that that is going to be right side up, because if you do all this work I'm about to show you, the bow is the hardest part. If you do all of this and then it's upside down, you have to take it all down and restart all over again.
Not fun.
So, no, we've done it. Just speaking from experience. Keep your 2, if you do tie the 2, keep it down, but take your bottom one, put your hand through, like I went through the top. Ow. You're gonna go all the way over, pull all the hair through, and like Lexi's hair isn't as hers is fine, so I have to go around it twice. But my youngest daughter, her hair is super thick. I only have to pull that one time. But so I still have this one, right? I just put the other one in. I make sure it's straight. So as long, Lexi, is it straight? I generally go to their nose. So I look at their nose, and it's still movable. So that middle piece should match where their nose is. It's already standing up, which is great. It will stay that way with the 2 pieces. But I'm going to show you the cool part of this. So with this, you're going to wrap all the way around underneath. This is what's going to help go underneath the hair. And then when you come back around, you're going to go all the way around the bow. This is going to help it stay stood up or stand up. So you see some of them where they start to lay flat. If you'll do the second tie, it'll make it stand up, and this ain't going anywhere. And then, because I've just beat up the hair, generally I will take, cheer hair does come already teased, but I'll take about half of what this is. Flip, oh, my bad, Lexi.
That's my eyebrow.
You're fine. And then, even though it's already teased, general rule of thumb is 2 inches above the bow. I hear this season they're going to be a little bit more strict on hair. And so then I just take my teasing and just kind of go up the hair shaft. With cheer hair, I don't even hairspray it. Do you see how I don't know if you can see that. It's already stood up. And just leave out that very top piece. You don't want this piece that lays over everything. You don't want it to look like a rat's nest. So we're going to leave that portion, but we're going to keep, you can do this with a teasing comb or this brush. The brush to me is just more universal. So then generally after this, I will spray it with hairspray here, spray it with hairspray here, let it air dry on its own. And then, so take your finger, you're going to pull it up. Like my finger is in there and it looks like this. So it's holding it there. Hairspray this, you can do your comb too. You can lay it like this and let it dry on its own. The way that it dries is the way that it will set. And then this piece I don't do anything with. Meaning, I want it to be smooth and pretty. I don't want it to look like a rat's nest. So then it goes over. Now hers is truly really big right now. Quit moving your head.
I was showing it off.
And then I hairspray the crap out of it.
Mom.
I do. I use Moroccan oil extra strong when I do this part. When I want it more movable, I use the medium set. But then I go through and just do all those wispies. There is somebody was telling me about a a hair mascara you can use with the mascara wand for all these little wispies. I have found if you spray it with hairspray, you can actually even do this and it's going to do the same exact thing, and it's going to save you a little bit of money. I don't know how much those things are. I think she said it was a couple of bucks when she told us about it last year, but mine do just fine. But then she is all ready to get dressed. Cheer hair, makeup, everything comes before they get dressed. And then I have them get dressed. Again, we don't do lipstick until we get to call time. Okay, easy peasy. That's how it goes.
Bye.